everyone, before the video begins, I just wanted to let you know that I am starting to sell model horses from both my own personal collection and this collection on eBay. It is going to take me a very long time to list everything, but if you want to check out what's up right now, I will have the link to it in the video description down below. Now back to the video. Hello everyone, Stormy Strike here, and welcome to the second to last part in the collection unboxing series. And this is actually the last part that has any models that are bigger than stablemate scale, really, because I will be still doing a part with all the stablemates. That will be the final part in this collection unboxing series, but this is the final part for the classics and traditionals and paddock pals and whatever else I find in these boxes. Now I'm really excited because this means there is a model I've been wanting to show you guys that I'm really excited about, but it has not come up in any of these boxes yet, which means it will be coming up in this video finally, and I'm really excited to show you. I won't tell you what it is yet, you're just gonna have to wait and see. Let's get to it here. Right on top, I'm seeing what looks like a lot of bodies, a lot of classic bodies. Here is I believe this is Man of War Mold Classic, who we actually, I think, saw this same model in a previous unboxing video. This guy does have quite a few marks on him that have to be cleaned up, possibly. There is an Andalusian mare who actually really isn't a body. She looks fine, so she was just probably put on top kind of last minute or whatever. But she is very cute, nice pretty bay. This guy is definitely a body. He's got quite a few rubs and stuff on him. But he is a cool mold, so he'll make a cool custom maybe at some point. And yet another body, which is definitely a body, a Paddock Pal Unicorn. It's got some bit of blue still on it, so it's probably customized at some point or another and then stripped to be customized again. Here is a cute Proud Arabian foal. Nice pretty dark bay. I do think the Proud Arabian foal is very adorable. It's kind of hard not to love that cute little smushied face. This guy is very green. He is a very green blue roan. Or I guess kind of bluish, but he looks very green to me right now. Very green blue roan classic fellow. Here's an adorable little classic foal. This one does have some marks on it. Again, I'll hopefully be able to get those off. I do actually have a video I'm going to be making that talks about how to remove black marks off of models. And I've had it partially recorded for a long time now and haven't finished it. I don't know if it'll be out before or after this video, but keep an eye out for that if you're interested. This is Mustang Foal Fun Foal gift set, apparently, according to the tag. 1998. This looks like, I believe his name is Midnight Sun. Or actually, no, it's not. I was close. It's Midnight Tango. Midnight Sun is the Tennessee Walker mold. This is a Midnight Tango who still has his little tag. He, I believe, was the first release on the cute little miniature horse mold. It is super adorable. I really like this mold. It is just so cute. Here is a guy I recognize, actually. This is Riderless, a Tractor Supply Company older exclusive on the Flash mold, who is a very pretty color. I don't know if he'd be considered a bay. He's kind of like dun colored, but he doesn't have a dorsal stripe, so I don't really know what his exact color would be. But I do know that he is just a really pretty looking guy. I'm not a huge fan of the Flash mold, but I do like Riderless a lot. I'm seeing a model that we've actually seen before. This is the Color Crazy Mare on the National Show Horse mold. This is one that has the blaze on it. Again, a very pretty girl. There is another one already in this collection though, so obviously at least one, if not both of them, will be for sale, because I'm pretty sure I also already have this girl in my collection. She is a very pretty horse regardless. Here is a cute bay Shetland pony. This is just such a cute little Breyer mold. She is actually very nice condition too for her age, because she's definitely a vintage one. So that is nice that she is in such good shape. This appears to be a Lady Phase. She is actually even signed. It looks like she was signed by Peter Stone in 1998. flea-bitten gray, you'd call her probably. Although she's not like gray, she's more like flea-bitten chestnut. Cute girl though. I am seeing a proud Arabian stallion who is, wow, very cool. He is a splatter dappled vintage proud Arabian stallion with some really cool crazy splatters going on him. He does look a little bit yellowed, so he could maybe use a little bit of sun time. But wow, his color is so awesome. Oh my goodness. He also looks to be in very nice condition as well, which is very nice. He is a fantastic example of a neat vintage model. I'm seeing two classic models here. A sort of newer one that is a Pinto warm blood. Very cute, also in a nice condition. And then an older Arabian mare who is also, well, I was going to say she's in nice condition. She's in nice condition this side. This side does have a little bit of rubs and stuff, but not too terrible. She is still very pretty. Let's see who this is. Oh, I do know who this is. This is the Passport to Collecting Model Horses, I believe it's called, model, who is this really pretty, I believe, buckskin. It looks like it's buckskin. And he's got some really cool little spots on his legs and nice striping on his hooves. He is very cute. Very cute face as well. So he is a lovely guy, and I actually do quite like this mold. I'm not a huge fan of the older tail. I like the newer tail version of it a lot more. But he is still really pretty and has got some nice shading and stuff going on him. This is a Breyer deer. A cute older Breyer doe. This one is in nice condition too. Very cute and sweet. It's just kind of a bright yellow color a bit, but very nice deer. I'll go ahead and grab this pony since she's been sticking her head out. This is a cute, another Shetland pony. She's got some really fish scaly looking dapples on her, but I do love her color. It is beautiful. I am just a bit of a sucker for when the models have such dark shading and stuff. The contrast of lighter colors, it just looks really cool. She is super cute. I am seeing some stablemates, which is why I decided to save doing the stablemate video for very last, because I knew I was going to come across some more stablemates in these boxes. There's a little, I believe this mold name is Phantom Wings, if I'm remembering correctly. It's a little Phantom Wings mold. That's a little Palomino Pinto. Kind of very reminiscent of Misty. Very cute. Here is the little foal that goes with the Color Crazy National Show Horse mare. She is so cute. This fellow came with a rider and tack originally, but I don't believe the rider and tack is in with this collection, at least that I've noticed. I haven't seen it. But he is a pretty Palomino. He is very lovely. He has a few tiny little marks here and there, but overall he looks quite nice. This appears to be a trail of the Painted Ponies model. Oh, it's an interesting one here. It says Happy Trails on the haunches, if my camera focuses on it. He's kind of done up almost like a rag doll or something, because he's got stitching on him. Maybe he's supposed to be like a leather horse. I don't really know, but he's got interesting stitching all over him. He's got a western saddle and bridle that are very colorful. And he's got a fun little thing of what's supposed to be like a little rope lasso there. And there is the info on the bottom of him. He is from 2003. His name is Happy Trails. So, quite an interesting fellow. This guy is an Andalusian stallion, and he is very pretty. I know he's like from something, but I can't recall off the top of my head what. Oh my goodness, he is gorgeous though. I love this coloring. He's kind of like a silver bay, but I don't know if he technically would be or not. Doesn't look quite like a silver bay to me. He looks more like a silver chestnut, I guess. I don't know. I'm not always an expert on horse colors. He's got a really pearly mane and tail though, which I do personally love. I know not everybody loves the pearly mane and tails and such, and that is fine. I personally do think they look really fun though. His color is so gorgeous. He is lovely. These guys are strange and interesting. I remember them now that I see them, and seeing them when I was packing up this collection, how strange they were, which is why I decided to throw them in the box with everything else. They're like two dogs, but they have pink spots on them. And I believe the spots are like how they came with, because they look like they were manufactured that way. They're just very strange dog molds, but they almost look like they would be nice for customizing or something. The actual sculpts aren't too bad looking. I see what appears to be a, oh, he's kind of wrapped up with another horse. This is a Belgian, one of the big black bubble butt Belgians. He's got red and yellow stuff on his tail, or ribbons painted on his tail, I mean. He is very big and chunky. Neat boy. Next to him is a foundation stallion, which I am a sucker for the foundation stallions. This is the like flea bitten chestnut one. He is really pretty. Really, really nice guy. He does have a few marks on his face that aren't supposed to be there, but that's an easy enough thing to clean up. This is a Peterstone Arabian. Oh, very nice Peterstone Arabian. Done up in what looks like a rose gray with some like resist splatters to be dapples. Ooh, very pretty color on this guy. His legs are a little warped, by the way, but that's again something that's easy enough to fix. He's got a fun face marking. He also has a fun high white sock that has some little bit of striping painted on that hoof. I see what looks like probably two of the same models here actually, but it is the Fighting Stallion, and he is a very pretty pinto, dark bay pinto, I guess. He is lovely though. I love the color going on his haunches and stuff and his flank. That looks awesome. So he is very pretty. I don't really collect this mold too much, but sometimes when they are in just pretty colors like this, I'm really tempted to keep quite a few of them. Here is another one. Oh, this one is a different color. Instead of bay, he is actually a black and white pinto with a little bit of different markings going on. He is another pretty boy. Nice markings, nice condition. His tail is pretty cool. Especially this side, it's got a nice mix of white and black. I recognize this fellow. This is Blue Suede Shoes on the silver mold. He is a really cool roan Sabino Pinto. Just gotta love his color and his markings, they're so cool. He does also have a label on him that was probably put on by Judy. Fortunately, those labels shouldn't cause any damage to them. He is so cool. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it looks to be one of the Call of the Wolf Trail of Painted Ponies models. This is a neat, apparently desert wolf, he is called. Neat wolf with a desert sunset and lots of cacti. He is pretty neat looking. His face is really gorgeous. That brown with those bright yellow eyes is a really nice look. This appears to be a Indian pony. It is an Indian pony. Her legs are really quite warped. Those will definitely have to be fixed. I'm almost a little worried that she might be shrinking because she does feel like she has almost a little bit of residue or something on her. But I'll have to see. She doesn't quite smell like vinegar to me, so I don't know if she is having the shrinking / vinegar syndrome or not. Hopefully not, but those really bent legs is not promising. I'll have to see about her, but she does look a little thin in her haunches too. Maybe she is a shrinky, unfortunately. But she's an interesting Appaloosa. Oh, this is Blackjack on, I believe it's Justin Morgan, this mold is called. But he's got his little bridle still. I do think this model is so cute. He's also very neat because he has dapples on him. He's not a solid black. He has a bit of gray and dapples on him. And even his hooves have some fun silver coloring going on. Kind of a unusual choice, but I personally like it. Lastly for this box is Silky Kino on the Lady Faye's mold. She is a pretty splash pinto. I really like this model. I'm pretty sure I do already have one of her already, but I do think her coloring is just so awesome, and it is fun that she's got a very bright blue eye. Or actually, she has two blue eyes, apologies. Not maybe as nice as the blue eyes Breyer does these days, but she is still really cool, really fun coloring on her. And that is it for that box, and there are 2 more to go. On to the second box here, and I do remember this funny guy. He is not a Breyer. He is some other kind of brand, and it looks like maybe he was supposed to have like mohair or a flock on him at some point, I'm guessing, which is why he kind of looks really weird. He's also missing eyes, like he was supposed to have glass eyes or something. So I don't know, he's just weird. This appears to be a stablemate set of some kind. It is one of the older little fantasy stablemate sets, which are really cool. Has a really cute little dragon, has a little lady, a treasure chest, and then a Pegasus with wings. I do actually have the Pegasus with wings already, except my Pegasus has blue wings, and these ones are like pink, yellow, and green. Oh yeah, and it also comes with a tree in the back as well. But a pretty cool little set. Here's a classic mare. She is very cute, little dappled gray. This is another one of the classic molds that I have a bit of a soft spot for because they're just very sweet. She actually has a Made in China sticker, which makes me believe she might have been a Tractor Supply exclusive at some point or something. Here is a big Belgian guy who's got some styrofoam packing peanuts kind of melted to him, but that's okay. Those come right off with some warm water and soap. He is the pretty roan fellow. I forget this guy's name, if he even has a specific name, but he's a cool bay roan Belgian. Looks like there's a lot of classics down here. There's a polo pony with the base, and he's actually got a little saddle pad and leg wraps put on him. There's another classic. This might be the Silky Kino classic mold. Like I've said before, I forget the classic molds quite often. Love the color on this though. Definitely needs a bath. It's pretty dusty and dirty. See a little classic foal. This looks like a little gruya. Nice little leg barring. A dorsal stripe. Very, very cute. I really like this little guy. There's another foal on this mold, but this one is a bright red bay. This one also must be a Tractor Supply exclusive. Maybe it goes with that mare. I do see a random stablemate here. Little white drafter. Here's this pretty guy who actually, I do have him, I believe. He's a fun, kind of strange interpretation of a dappled gray, I suppose. But I think it's kind of neat. He's got some interesting shading going on. This guy is a little bit beat up though. I'm seeing what looks to be a few more stablemates, but since these ones are already kind of wrapped up, I'm going to just put them with the other stablemates to show in a different video. Here's a white Breyer Shetland pony. It is kind of glossy and very dirty, but it probably could be cleaned up pretty well. This is, I forget exactly his name, but it's like something little buckaroo, and he is a cute little miniature horse in a very nice buckskin color. There's a classic Arabian that's done in this like chestnut flea bitten gray kind of color. He is pretty cool. Here's a cute little classic foal. in like a dark bay. He's kind of beat up, unfortunately, but still so cute, and I love that little snip on the nose. That is adorable. This is a Schleich horse whose leg is really bent right there. That can probably be fixed though. A couple of his legs are kind of warped a little bit. This is the older Andalusian Schleich, who I really enjoy because he's one of the ones I played with a lot. I used to play with Schleich horses a lot. This little guy, I can't quite recall his name, but I think he originally came in a set with another little miniature horse, and is very cute. A little like black but kind of grayish as well. Pinto. Very sweet. I love this little guy. Here's a Breyer Shetland pony. This one is a Bay Pinto. Pretty nice condition as well. She is quite cute. Here's a fun, kind of forget what this color is sort of called. It's not really realistic though, but this kind of fun white with flea bites and black points coloring. There's a very bright red chestnut classic who's got a little bit of like dirt or something on his face. He'll have to be given a little bit of a bath, but is very brightly colored. This is an interesting little horse statue. That's not by Breyer. It's probably just by a off-brand, I assume. But it's kind of neat with a black horse and a little kind of westerny sort of setup with a hat and stuff. This poor fellow is pretty much a body. He's very beat up and also very dirty, but he's a little classic Arabian. Here's a very pretty classic here. Nice bay. Very nice coloring. I like that it's like so light on the belly. Gives kind of a interesting effect. Quite like that one. Here is the Schleich Lipizan, or I don't know how to pronounce the breed name, but older Schleich Lipizan. She's got packing peanuts stuck to her, but it'll probably be washed off. Another one that's very nostalgic for me. And then lastly here, it's another kind of random horse statue, which is, again, probably just by some random off-brand. This one is like very strange horse proportions, though. I don't know what to say on this. This is like some of the most wacky looking proportions I've seen on a horse before. But in a way, it's kind of cool because it's so strange and wonky. That is it for that box. Alright, this is it. The last box of models to go through, aside, of course, the stablemates, which I already see stablemate-shaped things here, so they're all going to be put away for the last and final collection unboxing video. Alright, here we go. I do see a Breyer dog here, so let's check that out. This is the really cute Breyer Border Collie, which is a very, very cute mold, I think, and it's just a cute black and white paint job. And I do see that the model I want to really show you guys is like right on top here, so I'll be showing that in a moment. But first, I do want to see if I can show at least one of these models. This is one of the older Breyer Christmas models, which is the very cute foal set. There should be another foal for this as well, which will probably be in here. It comes with a sleigh, and the foal has a cute little blanket as well. It is so incredibly adorable. Just so, so cute. And the color on the foal is really pretty as well. So there is a little white lying down foal that should be with this as well in here. It is interesting too how like the foal actually has the string through its mouth and stuff, like a hole was drilled through it. So she is actually holding it with her mouth. Here's a little bay classic that is super cute. This is a fun little mold I feel like we really don't see often anymore. Actually, it's technically, I guess, a dun, because it does have a dun stripe and leg barring. So it's like a nice dark colored dun. Here is a Foundation Stallion. Capella is his name, or I don't know if that's how you pronounce it exactly, but he's based on a now extinct horse breed. And I love this guy because he is so pretty and a really cool splash pinto. and a foundation stallion, which love. So he's just a fun, oh, here we go. It's actually a Apicapo Barb Capello. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, there's his name. Now for the model I've been really excited to show you guys, and then just never actually got to the box that she was in until now. This is the Breyer Connoisseur Blue Velvet. She is so gorgeous. Look at that beautiful kind of pearly white on her. She does have a little bit of like a rub right there, it looks like. I don't think she really has any other flaws too much though. I guess another little tiny rub right there. So while she's not completely immaculate condition, she is pretty nice overall, and just, oh my goodness, so stunning. I love all her mapping. It's so pretty. Her color is just awesome. She is just so cute and sweet. I really, really like her. She is apparently number 60 of 350. As you can see, her horseshoes are painted. She has little spots above her hooves and striping on her hooves. She's just so pretty, and I really do love this pearly white. It's not like super, super pearly, but it's pearly enough that it really does shine and shimmer a bit. Just looks awesome. So she's the one I've been really excited to show you guys, or one of the ones anyway. There's quite a lot of models in this collection that are really cool to show, but there she is. She is gorgeous. I am definitely keeping her. She's a model that I kind of never had on my wish list before because I never expected that I'd be able to afford to get one, but got lucky enough to actually have her now, and I absolutely love her. She is fantastic. All right, on to the rest of the box, but there still should be some very exciting models in here. I know there's at least another kind of exciting one to show you guys in this video. Here's the little lying down foal that goes with the other one for Christmas 2002. And this is just so cute. She's a really cute white colored foal with a little scarf, and I can't get over how cute the little ear muffs are, which I am probably not going to be able to properly put on right now, but you get the idea. She is so stinking cute. It is too adorable for words. Speaking of really cute, here's a very cute little classic foal again. This is a little black and white fella. I really do quite like this classic foal mold. It is just so adorable. I'm seeing some more stablemates, so I will show you guys these ones in the last video. Oh, this is a bouncer model, which there have been at least 2 models of bouncer in this collection. Here is this cute little guy. I really do quite like bouncer. I will be keeping one of him, possibly this one. He does have a couple little tiny rubs here and there, but that's okay. I don't really plan to show him or anything, so I'd probably just keep him as a lovely addition to my collection. This is a Peter Stone trotting Arabian yearling, and as you can see, it is done in a beautiful, I guess this would be Silver Bay maybe? Not 100% sure, but perhaps Silver Bay coloring in gloss. Lots of rich shading, pretty white markings. She is just beautiful. This feels like, I don't know what. Oh, this is the cow. So in a previous unboxing video, I found the calf for this cow, and she is a Breyerfest special run from 2008. I unfortunately don't know which box her little calf is in right now, but they will be reunited at some point, I promise. So there she is from, yeah, Breyerfest 2008 on her belly. She's got really cool markings. I like those a lot. The little adorable collar with the bell is just so cute. I will be keeping this girl and her calf, especially because I don't think I actually have a Breyer cow in this mold and such. I have quite a few Breyer bulls now, but I don't have any cows, surprisingly. So I'll definitely be keeping this girl in my collection because she is just too cute, and her little baby is also very adorable. Here is a Breyer Goffert, and he is kind of dirty. He should probably look a lot better once he gets a bath. right now he is quite dirty. He is really cool though, and he does have like one little rub on his ear. Otherwise, he looks pretty nice overall. I do have a Breyer Goffert myself, but I played with him a lot, so I don't know if he has a lot of marks and stuff now. I'll have to look him over and see. I do love the original Goffert. He is so pretty. And I remember, I think my mom got me mine for my birthday one year. This is a Peter Stone-ish who's got some dirt on him and needs cleaned off a bit. Quite a bit dirty, actually. He really needs a bath. He is the Happy Holiday 2000 one, which I might already have, actually. I can't quite remember if I got this guy another time or not. So this guy might be for sale for that reason. But he is pretty cute. Hopefully he cleans up a lot better. He's kind of not looking so great right now. Here is a pretty national show horse. She's got a very fun color going on. She's like a kind of soft, pretty palomino with some fun Tobiano Pinto markings. And maybe this says her name in it here. Nope, it's just a hang tag, I guess. I don't see a specific name for her. But she is quite lovely. I do like her color quite a lot. Very pretty. This is a Peter Stone pony decorator. As you can see, it is a fun paint drip one with blue, white, and black. He is quite pretty. Quite a fun decorator, I think. I really like his face, especially. It's cool how the white kind of frames his eyes. That looks really cool. And I'm assuming maybe that was kind of done intentionally a little bit. There's another Peter Stone here. This is apparently called Appalachia. I don't know how to pronounce that. Glossy 2008 PS Arabian Yearling. She is very cute. This is like a red roan. She almost kind of looks like the kind of strawberry old red roan style that Breyer used to do on their models. She almost kind of resembles that a bit to me. She has a really cute face marking on her face too. Very fun girl. Oh, here is a duplicate actually of another model that's in this collection. I did not realize there were duplicates. I had no idea there was more than one of this model. She is a Marabella, who I have to look up still what she is from exactly. I think is some sort of somewhat special thing. She's a Palomino Sabino Pinto and is just really pretty. I did not realize there were two in this collection, so I will definitely be selling one of them. She is just so cute though. I really like her. Also in here is another Marabella. This one is Flicka, based on the book version of Flicka, not the movie version. She is quite cute as well. She has quite a few shiny marks and a little bit of rubs, but I still quite like her. Her coloring is just so pretty. I see two more Peter Stone-ishes. Ooh, this one is a very pretty, it's actually a dun technically, because he has a dun stripe. Look how shiny he is. I don't know what they put on him to make him so shiny, but he is very shiny. I like that. He really pops. He's cool. He's almost like Spirit too because of his coloring. He is colored pretty much just like Spirit, except Spirit was not quite so shiny and iridescent. Here is the other Peter Stone-ish, who, he's got some crazy eyes, this fella does. He is a nice, really dark bay, kind of almost like a seal brown, sort of. But his eyes are something else. He's seen some things. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. It's so weird. His eye whites are like done on the top instead of the side, so it kind of looks like he's looking down, a little concerned. I kind of like that. I might have to keep him just for his silly expression. It is quite funny. I don't know. Very pretty colors, the long tail and long mane. He's got a little brand. Imagine he might actually be based after a real horse, possibly. Pretty fellow. Alright, there is just one more model in this box. Although there's technically one more model I have to show you guys, so there's technically 2 more models left. And I think I know who this is because I don't remember coming across him, and he looks like the mold that I'm thinking of. And it is, which you'll see in a moment, it is Limerick. Here, I'll show you his belly. He is Breyerfest 2008 Special Run Limerick. He is really pretty. Now remember, I saw this guy at a model horse show, possibly Eureka Live, like in 2013, maybe 2012, 2013-ish time. And I really liked him and thought he was really pretty. And my mom was gonna try and get him for me, but never did. But now I have this gorgeous guy. He is just so cool. I love the fun dapples that he's got going on. The fact that he's not just solid black, but has fun little dapples and stuff mixed in is always cool. He's got a sweet face. He is kind of dusty. He needs a good dusting, maybe a total bath, but he is just a lovely fellow. Very glossy too, as you can tell. Alright, so here is the last traditional scale model to show you in this collection, which is this fellow. This is Delfugo, however you say his name. I might be getting it wrong. But he is another connoisseur, and I have a bit of a story of why he is not in the boxes with everybody else. And he is also number 208 of 350. So this gorgeous fellow was at the top of one of these boxes. And when I brought these boxes home, I think I briefly opened one of them to just show my mom, like, hey, look, these are like horses I got. And look, all these mystery stablemates just mixed in. And I had unwrapped this guy and didn't realize at the time when I was packing him away with all the other models, because it was just hectic and I was just putting everything away as quickly as I could for the most part. I didn't realize he was a connoisseur at first. I thought he was just a special run or something, until I realized, I'm like, oh my god, wait, this is a connoisseur. This isn't just a special run. And it was just like, oh my gosh, I have to bring this guy in the house for a bit to look at him because he's so cool. And that's what I did. I brought him inside the house because all the models have been packed away mostly in the garage right now. But I brought this guy with me into the house, and he's just kind of been sitting out on like a table a lot of the time because I'm like, oh my gosh, look how pretty he is. So I've been meaning to bring him back out here to show him in these videos, and yet I kept forgetting to until now when I realized this is the last part of the video aside from stablemates. So I need to show off this guy, and so there he is, finally showing him off. I really love him. His color is just so stunning. I love it so much. That's it for this video. I am still excited to go through stablemates. We still have one probably fairly long video because there's quite a few stablemates to open up and go through still. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that if it hasn't come out yet as you're watching this video. I got kind of mixed feelings. I'm like both happy and sad that the filming of this collection unboxing series is almost done. Oh, and I almost forgot to say what my favorite model in this video part is, which is probably pretty obviously Blue Velvet. Let me know in the comments if you had a model that stood out to you in this video as one you really liked. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone!